What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Touchdown with Doug Smith. Holy cow, I was just ready to go to sleep. That's why I got a bunch of random clothes. I got a hockey hat with a tropical shirt. What the heck? I gotta say this. Detroit Lions just took and traded for Jared Goff to take and come over there, and now Matthew Stafford is now going to be a Los Angeles Ram. This is why I love the NFL. This is why I love it, because there's always these blockbuster trades. Deshaun Watson hasn't even been traded yet. We haven't even got to that yet. The Super Bowl hasn't even happened yet. Offseason isn't even here, and we're already getting blockbuster trades. Just want to take and say that. But very, very excited. Man, I'm not mad at the trade, but as far as what they gave up to take and ultimately get Matt Stafford, for somebody who was already going to take and leave, mind you, there was at least 6 teams they take and they say who ultimately wanted him. And Matt Stafford is a very good quarterback. I was just telling somebody recently, NFL divorces are sometimes a very good thing. Look at Ryan Tannehill. You know, unfortunately, it didn't work out for the Miami Dolphins when he was there. But look what happened. He ended up going to Tennessee, and it worked out very, very well. And then sometimes NFL divorces don't work out good. And someone goes to a new team and well, it doesn't work out, and sometimes their careers end up ending shortly after. Jared Goff, let's start with him. 2-3 seasons ago, he ended up taking the Rams to the Super Bowl, and then of course you got Matthew Stafford, who broke all kinds of records for the Detroit Lions. However, other than making the playoffs one year, they didn't do very, very much. You know what I mean? They got star players. They go through coaches, it seems like every other season. And Matthew Stafford, I think he's done a pretty good job with all things considered. There are some times he could have did things better, but he is a very, very good quarterback. I mean, you look at all the quarterbacks in the National Football League. To my knowledge, he has just about every single record for the Detroit Lions. Now, if you're a Detroit Lions fan, perhaps you like this trade. And let me take and explain why. Because you guys are about to get multiple first-round picks. As a matter of fact, it says in this blockbuster trade, and I'm reading directly from NFL.com right now. It says, the deal will take and reunite Goff with Lions GM Brad Holmes, who he knows very, very well, and also as well former Rams director, the College of Scouting, who evaluated Goff coming out of California in 2016. But check this out. Again, if you're Detroit, you probably take and like this a lot. Detroit will take and acquire Goff, and they're going to take and get a 2021 third-round pick. So for this upcoming year's draft, okay? 2022 first-round pick, and then also as well 2023 first-round pick. Now, you look at the Dolphins. They had an abundance of draft picks. Boom, 10-win season. Doesn't always guarantee success, but you look at the Eagles when they won the Super Bowl. Before that, they had an abundance of draft picks. You look at the Rams. They're already in this conversation. Before they went to the Super Bowl a few years ago, before that, they had a whole bunch of draft picks. When you get a lot of draft picks, and most importantly, get the right coaching, I repeat, great things could take and happen. If you're a Detroit Lions fan, this might as well be your dang Super Bowl. This might even be the turning point in Detroit Lions history, because you have a quarterback who took and ultimately won an NFC championship, and while they lost in the Super Bowl to the Patriots some years ago, he has experience. He's been to the promised land. Matthew Stafford is not. Very good quarterback, but he's basically the Phillip Rivers of the Detroit Lions, But again, he could take and flourish over there for the Los Angeles Rams. But again, we're just going to have to take and wait and see. Now, if you're the Rams, Lord hell mercy. Let me say, you got those 2 mega contracts, Aaron Donald and also as well Ramsey, and then they're all still going to take and eat, $43 million as well too from Jared Goff's contract. So it's like, I feel like the Rams are so impatient. This is just going to bite them in the butt. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. But when you have, most of your money wrapped up in 3 players, then you got Matthew Stafford coming, he comes at a price, man. We just got to wait and see. We got to hope they draft smart, if they want to be a successful team. And I feel like, Goff, he was a good quarterback. He just, at times he played very, very lukewarm. You know what I mean? So, but again, sometimes NFL divorces are a very, very good thing. So you're taking the California kid, you're putting him in Detroit. He's now going to be the face of the franchise. You also have a brand new coach, new GM. You have new coordinators. Everything new in Detroit. You know what I mean? You know, when you have you know, Japan didn't come, Tokyo and all these cities and stuff in Japan didn't come the cities they ultimately are today without it ultimately getting nuked, because you had a crazy communist regime. You know what I mean? A imperialist regime, whatever you want to call it. Not much into politics, but you know, you got all that stuff out the way, and now they're rebuilding, and now you have a beautiful country. Same thing could happen in Detroit. I had people take and say all the time, oh, Detroit's going to suck forever. Detroit's going to be garbage forever. Let me say something. The Dolphins are finally good. Okay? Cleveland Browns are finally good. You know what I mean? Heck, even the Chargers show some dang promise. This is the National Football League. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. You know, I remember at the beginning of the season, people were like, oh, yeah, Saints are going to the Super Bowl. You know, and then look, we have Kansas City Chiefs and Buccaneers. Who would have thought, right? So, anywho, my whole point is, if you're a Detroit Lions fan, super, super dope trade. You guys got a whole bunch of trade collateral. You got a pretty dope quarterback in Jared Goff. I know that two of your big receivers, you know, they're going to take and be a hit in free agency, potentially. But, hey, we got the draft coming up. And, hey, again, if you're a Lions fan, this is a very, very exciting time. And you got people coming from other good teams, too. So, hopefully, you know, you got people who came from the Chargers. You know, Coach Lynn is now a Detroit Lion. You also have, you know, Coach Hulk taking and coming over, you know, from the New Orleans Saints. So, again, very, very exciting time. And then, of course, if you're a Rams fan, it's like, hey, yeah, your money's tied up, but you have a rocket of a arm. You got guys like Woods and stuff like that, and Cooper Kupp out there to catch balls for you, and you have somebody like Matthew Stafford out there. Man, it looks damn good. It looks very, very good, as a matter of fact. So we're just going to have to wait and see how this plays off. I think it was a great trade. Not too crazy about them giving all that you know, draft capital, but hey, stranger things have happened. I could be wrong. Maybe it's a great thing for the Rams. So we'll take and see. But anywho, thanks for watching Touchdown with Doug Smith. You guys make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell there. And hey, thanks for watching. God bless.
Touchdown with Doug Smith, celebrate, that's a new move. Heinzman, 2 views, catch him on YouTube. NFL coverage, interviews, new news, who win, who lose, comedy, you choose. It's not about moolah. The QB's like Tua is missing in action. No L's on my shula. Play it like Marino, it's a gamble like casino. Hungry for it, but you know we still gon' try to feed the people. Rivalries will lead the conference. Cowboys of the Eagles. Will Belichick be a threat? Better check. Tomlin on deck. Much respect to the vet. What to expect? Gotta tune in for the rest. Make sure to sub, like, check. At the best, bad boy, the sports podcast. For the threat across the north, east, south, in the west. Sitting back clueless, time to tune in. Now another sports center. It's a movement.